Hey guys, I thought today, this is part two. We're gonna look at how to we're gonna try to figure out what's wrong with journalism today by looking at what a good journalist is, and I am using AI to do this because looking at long articles is kind of a pain, and it's long, and I'll probably agree with 90% of the stuff. I want a bullet list that I can review with you guys and just talk about what is good journalism. So let's go. We're now at curiosity and critical thinking. So, um, critical thinking, that's not something taught in universities today. When I was at the University of Oregon Journalism School, they did not teach critical thinking. It was on its way out. Marxism is on its way in. And I'm trying to be unbiased here. Marxism is not on my, it's not, it's not in my set of ideas that are good, especially when they try to muddy language and make it hard to think. And so we need to have a better idea of what that means. Um, okay, so good journalists question everything. That is not something I'm seeing. They question things they already don't like, and that's the problem. That's how critical thinking is taught at the University of Oregon. You already know right from wrong, students. That's the assumption, and you now you're calling people to question. You're questioning people according to your views. So if you feel sorry for the homeless, then everything should be put toward the homeless, all budgets and everything. Um, if you think the government is evil and all tax, then you're going to want to strip the government of all any kind of power, any kind of ability to enforce laws or anything like that. Um, which and there weren't very many people like that at the University of Oregon. They were mostly Marxists. So we have to be really careful. Seeking the why and how behind events. This is really big. Um, this is something where you don't have to be, it's like in Twin Falls. These are our neighbors. The people that are the people we're talking to. They're our neighbors, and so when we ask them questions, we don't want to make them mad. We don't want to put them in a tough situation unnecessarily, but we do have to ask why and how. So, and behind events, we do have to make sure their stories make sense, and they should make sense. And if they're not making sense, they should be the ones who feel bad, not you, because they're the ones who are not making sense. We're questioning them, we're questioning what they say. Um, you can be polite, be professional. It's kind of like what Mad Dog Mattis said to the Marines. He was the Marine commandant for a little while in Iraq and Afghanistan. Probably, I don't know, Iraq probably. He said, be polite, be professional, and have a plan to kill everyone you meet. Because their jobs were to be Marines, right? And so for us, it kind of we kind of have to have that same attitude: be polite, be professional, and but do not care whether they like you or not. Do not care whether they like the questions you're asking. You have to. Sometimes you have to build. Sometimes you have to build rapport. Sometimes you have to build trust to really get the good stuff. Treat them like a source, but you can't be like, they don't like it, so I'm going to stop asking them questions. You can be like, I don't want to burn this source, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to be a little easier on them, but you're going to be finding ways to push because you need to get the truth out because you are working on behalf of the citizens of Twin Falls and the citizens of the Magic Valley, the people who live here, and your job is to get them information and help them to make sense of things that are really going on. And you can't be cowardly when you're doing that. And you can't turn off your critical thinking and ignore things that you see just because people don't like it. So that's curiosity and critical thinking. Not going to go, yeah, actually, this is good. They go beyond the surface to explore deeper implications and motivations. Everybody has a motivation. If you don't understand the motivation of the person you're talking to, if you don't think they're acting consistently with their stated motivation, you need to ask more questions. Let's do integrity and ethics in the same one this time. No, let's not. Let's keep these videos discreet.